What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
DJ
We're here today, Paris Talks. Got the Eiffel Tower in the back. And today we have the amazing Lextacy. How you doing?
I'm feeling great. I actually just landed in Paris for my first time ever, so I'm really excited that the first thing I get to see is the Eiffel Tower.
For sure. So where are you coming from right now?
I'm actually coming from Cannes, France, from the film festival. I just performed out there a few times, and then we're out there promoting Don't Sell Your Soul Universe.
Okay.
A big film and music project I'm one of the creators for. So my first time in Europe, like, hit the ground running, a bunch of networking and working.
Wow, that's incredible. So she was in Cannes, that's down south of France, as y'all know, and performing out there, you know, doing what she does. How are you finding it out there in Cannes? How do you find it?
I actually really loved it. I actually really loved it. For my first time being in Europe, I think it was a special place. It reminded me a lot of home. I'm from New Orleans, and we have something called the French Quarter, and just the architecture and all that just reminded me of home, really, because that's where it derives from. So I loved it.
Absolutely. That's what's up. So did you get to talk about, you know, Don't Sell Your Soul to the people when you were in Cannes and stuff like that?
Yeah, we actually had a bunch of pitch meetings for Don't Sell Your Soul Universe. We had a group of 11 of us out there, full of artists, actors, producers, and some of our core team that we brought down there. It was all of our first time going to Cannes or any film fest. In fact, we got invited from the film commissioner, shout out Katie Pryor in Louisiana, and she invited us, and it kind of just opened up doors for us. We started performing. I mean, people were booking us left and right for different events, so it was really a blessing to go to something like that.
That's incredible. So how did you get the connection to come to Cannes?
The connection.
Come all the way here to Europe.
So like I said, the film commissioner of our state in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, her name's Katie Pryor, and my brother Jeremy had showed her a little bit of her pitch, our pitch deck, and she was like, I gotta meet with you guys. And we started meeting with her in Louisiana probably 7 months ago now, and she's like, y'all need to go to Cannes.
Wow.
And it just all started from there and
love it.
Took off, you know?
Yeah. So that's really incredible because, you know, you don't really get that many people coming all the way from the States that get that opportunity to do that in Cannes. So I think that you're going places, and you just got to keep doing what you're doing. And for those that are watching this, I got some merch. So you see that right there? So y'all can see this right here. So tell the people what this is.
LexCan Records.
Let's get it. This is official right here. All right, so let's talk about any projects that you got going on right now. Like what projects you got on the way, and
yeah, I'm actually really excited right now. You caught me at a good time. So I'm in the middle of my project. I guess you could call it a project. It's called 40 Weeks of Music, and right now I'm dropping a song every Tuesday for 40 weeks straight. I started April 1st. Okay. So I'm about 8 weeks in. I actually dropped a song today, like while I'm in the airport. I'm trying to promote it, like not stopping even though we're on the road, and just getting all that music out there. And I'm really getting my catalog out there. Not a lot of people know this. You heard it here first. So the Don't Sell Your Soul Universe is a thriller film about music artists, and it's a fictional universe me and my brother created, and it's based in a record label in New Orleans, and the artists are dying one by one. I'm also, even though we created it, I happen to be one of the artists in there under my artist name Lextacy. And that's kind of a unique thing about our project. All of the artists in our film project are artists in real life. Even though the universe, if you go search their artist name, you can go find them, their music, their page. They're a real artist living in New Orleans. So 40 Weeks of Music, I kind of put together a chance to get a catalog out there under not only my artist name, but the character name in Don't Sell Your Soul before we go in pre-production, and then I put up my producer hat back on and start finishing the movie. So I'm really excited to be dropping music right now. I wear a lot of hats in what I do. I'm an entrepreneur and own businesses, and like music's my first love. So right now while I'm dropping music, like you caught me on like the ultimate high, because I'm actually going to create and doing what I love first. So
that's what's
40 Weeks of Music. Lextacy is my artist name. Lextacy.
Yeah, they can find that on
there.
Instagram.
Yeah, I am Lextacy. You can find me on Instagram and TikTok. You can also go to our website, LexCan Records, LEXCANN Records.com. Find any of our music, artists, and a little bit of information on Don't Sell Your Soul. You can also sign up, submit your music. You never know.
Yeah. Hey, so let's talk about the producers that you're working with right now. So we actually met through Scott Storch on his page and stuff. That's how I discovered you. And then after we connected. So who else are you working with besides Scott?
Yeah, so I've been rocking with Scott for like 5 years. I go work with him in Miami every summer. I'm excited because this summer is going to be my first time that he's going to produce something for me. I'm usually in there writing songs for singers and bringing other people to the table, and it's 40 weeks of music time for Lextacy. So like I'm going to get in the studio with him in June, pump something out, so be on the lookout for that. We also have Trevor on the beat, Track Burner, shout out to Track Burner. Like me and him have been working since I was a teenager, and just seeing how far it's come now is exciting. We also, I don't know if you've ever heard of Diesel. He's a big producer in New Orleans. He produced Lollipop for Lil Wayne and all that.
Did?
So me and him have
Yeah.
a smash record coming on 40 Weeks of Music, and he kind of got me out of my comfort zone on some like more acoustically instrumental stuff, and that's why I wanted to work with him to grow as an artist. So we have him, KC, another big guy from New Orleans. He's produced for like Justin Bieber and stuff like that. Scott's really the only producer I'm working with that's not in New Orleans, because I also can produce my own beats. But I like collaborating, so I'm dabbling with a little bit of everything.
That's what's up. Love it. All right. So hey, tell us what your music style is, and also who your inspirations are.
Yeah, so my music style, I think for an artist, I know all artists are like, oh, I'm versatile.
Right.
All of my music is rap music. I don't consider myself as a singer. Of course, I can catch a melody or a flow depending on the vibe of the song, but it's all rap. Some of it's party, some I can freestyle. Freestyle is going to be more ratchet than if I sit down and write something lyrical. So it really just depends on the mood I'm feeling on the song I'm going to create. But my inspirations for music, wow. So I grew up on a lot of Lil Wayne. I'm from New Orleans, so I gotta say him first.
Louisiana.
Blink 182. So like where those two worlds collide, because I played drums and I used to write, and then I figured out, okay, wait, I can put that rhythm with my words, you know? So that's how I think I discovered being a rapper when I was younger. So yeah, definitely Lil Wayne, Blink 182. I have to say Nicki Minaj, because she was the first female rapper that I bought a CD for and had it in my car and like respected in the industry, and I still respect her.
That's incredible. I bet. So what's your latest song? What's the name of your latest song right now?
So a song dropped today, Packed in Bags. I chose to drop it today because I knew I was going to be traveling and on a plane and have my bags in my hand, and I was like, I'm going to be in that mindset. But I think if anybody wants to go check something out, I think Dance on Me. If you like a club song, so I wrote this song because I don't dance at all. So I made a song for all the people that are in the club that don't dance, but you know, you still are on the dance floor with the, you know,
doing 1-2 step or whatever.
So you got to go listen to it to get the mindset of that. Dance on Me.
Okay, that's what's up. I like that. Hey, so what do you have to leave for the people here? So you're in Paris, and this is Paris Talks, and the podcast is Working on Killing Everything. What's your outtake on everything? What do you want to leave and say to the people?
My outtake on everything is, if you have a crazy idea inside of you, don't second guess yourself, act on it. And that's what I've chosen to do in life, and it's brought me to where I need to be in fulfilling my purpose. Don't doubt those little inspirations. That comes from God, and sometimes it gets scary and you gotta have faith. I mean, there's days where I'm like, am I delusional? Like, I'm completely walking around like believing this dream, and it's there because no one else can see it, but like you're just given that vision for a reason. And even if the closest people to you cannot see it, don't let that discourage you, and act on those crazy ideas and do it. What you're gonna fail, just get back up and try again. Don't try if you have the urge.
I love that. That's what it is. It's the American dream. You dig?
Hey, you're not lying.
All right, so let's get it. All right, so, well, enjoy your stay in Paris, and you know, I know you're going to London after a few days' time. You know, I used to live in London and stuff, so definitely have a ball. You know, check it out, check out the city and whatnot. We're gonna definitely connect some more.
No, definitely. I appreciate it.
All right.
Thank y'all, France. I love it.
Peace. Be out of here.